ain't no stopping me now, no. Yeah, stayed in my lane when they got it, I make it. I know that they mad when I swerve out the lot. Thinking the plot, they did not get the picture when I said I don't fit in a box. Taking they shots, and they know that I ain't missing it.
Of course, I won't be giving y'all no long introduction. I will be exposing how Tariq Nasheed and Dorian Wilson, aka Professor Ogilvy, are not out here just looking like each other, but they share the same life path. So let's see what's really going on. Tariq Nasheed is keypad 56, and of course he ain't Stanley Ogilvy, which is Chaldean 56. He was born July 1st, 1974, which is keypad 49. The Parkers is reduction 49. Why is Tariq Nasheed tied to Stanley Ogilvy? And why is his birthday tied to the Parkers? Because I remember growing up looking at Dorian Wilson. Can somebody fact check me real quick? Professor Stanley Ogilvy is reduction 109. Internet personality is keypad 109. So we already established that Professor Stanley Ogilvy was on the Parkers. And Tariq Nasheed is an internet personality. Let's continue. Tariq Nasheed is ordinal 121. He wasn't a part of the Parkers, which is ordinal 121, but we know that Dorian Wilson was. FBA is Sumerian 54, which is what Tariq Nasheed always preaching on YouTube. UPN sitcom is keypad 54, which is what the Parkers was. Again, Dorian Wilson and Tariq Nasheed share the same essence. Fact check me if you want to. Tariq Nasheed has a YouTube channel, which is keypad 72. He talks about FBA, which is reverse 72. Stanley Ogilvy is keypad 72. And we know he ain't talking about no FBA or the YouTube channel because he out there working out. That's one thing I can say about Dorian Wilson. He work out. Like Tariq Nasheed ain't doing it. Just saying. If you didn't know, documentary filmmaking is Centenary 69, which is something Tariq Nasheed does to create a race war, which is Ordinal 69, in the books that he put out now versus what he did back then. We'll talk about that later. Dorian Leon Wilson is Chaldean 69. Like at this point, what is Stanley Ogilvy really doing with Tariq Nasheed? They life essence is totally different, but yet the same. Tariq Nasheed is a film producer, which is reverse reduction 67. Stanley Ogilvy is also reverse reduction 67. Dorian Wilson is keypad 66. He never created Hidden Colors 3, which is reduction 66, because again, Dorian Wilson, aka Stanley Ogilvy, never did none of these things that he's connected to. But Tariq Nasheed did. Tariq Allah Nasheed is Centenary 62. He was born July 1st, 1974, which is reverse 62. Hidden Colors 3 is Chaldean 52. Dorian Leon Wilson is Centenary 52. So, in today's time, most people know him for doing his documentaries and being on YouTube. But before that, he was an author. So, let's discuss that before we close this whole case. Dorian Wilson was born July 5th, 1963, which is reduction 38. King Flex is reverse reduction 38. Tariq Elite is reverse reduction 64. July 5th, 1963 is reverse 64. So in plain sight, Dorian's birthday, it was the pathway for King Flex and Tariq Elite. At this point, Professor Ogilvy is basically Tariq Nasheed in plain sight. Like, who would have ever thought that? Like, I would have never thought that I would see Professor Ogilvy growing up, and now I'm looking at Tariq Nasheed on YouTube, the same entities, but just playing different lifestyles. Wild. But hey, believe it or not, we using their birthdays, their names, and things that they do within their life. I didn't make it up. I'm just giving you the numerology and gematria. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I gotta stay on these celebrities lookalikes neck. Until then, catch me later.
Stopping me, ain't no stopping me now, no. Yeah, stayed in my lane when they got it, I make it. I know that they mad when I swerve out the lot. Thick in the plot, they did not get the picture when I said I don't fit in a box. Taking they shots, and they know that I ain't missing it.